सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Taeyong's mom and Jungkook's mom were best friends from school days. They had often experienced their wish to marry off their kids if they were to have one in the future. And year later, they still maintained their friendship as they had. They both had a son each. The two ladies were excited to get their kids together. But in the midst of all this, the young mom and dad got into a terrible accident and passed away. Jungkook's mom was the one who's the most. She lost a good friend and was left with the responsibility of take care of a navy Taeyong. And that she minded it, of course not. But Taeyong reminded her of his mother, and that hurt her every day. But did this stop her from showing her love to him? No, in fact, she loved Taeyong more than Jungkook, her own son, and that led to the man hating his would-to-be husband. He was perfection, but his skill came naturally to him. But now there was someone else in the house that she could show her love, her praises onto, and that was Taeyong. Taeyong was smart, but he had to work hard to reach the place he was at right now. He was not naturally gifted, and so Miss John will make sure to compliment the boy, and Taeyong loved it. He was a sucker of prizes. Taeyong knew because two were quite close, and that was the reason why Taeyong agreed to marry Jungkook when she bought the proposal. The other reason was his mother, who had always hoped to marry Taeyong at the point, didn't know Jungkook enough to decide it. He was hate him or love him or feel anything toward him. Jungkook agreed because his mother looked really disappointed when he said first no to the proposal. Jungkook was cold toward his loving husband. Jungkook always stuck to himself while Taeyong would take care of the man like an ideal husband would. Today, Jungkook's mother and dad come to visit the married couple for dinner. So Taeyong, Jungkook's mom say, looking at the boy, when will you give me a mini John? Taeyong turned red, but he covered up his embarrassment. I would love to, but you know, your son is a and has no time for me, they said, pouting cutely, making her laugh. Jungkook, who just entered the kitchen to grab a bottle of water, hear this and walk away angrily. He felt he felt embarrassed that Taeyong made him out to be a man who didn't care of his husband in front of his mother. He felt hurt. He felt anger. But he could take care of me, Taeyong said dreamily. Then he noticed Miss John stared at him with a smile. What, Mom? Taeyong was confused. You really love him, huh? She smirked slightly. Taeyong blushed. Yeah, I do. Jungkook drank angrily. After his parent leave, his mother had just advised him to take some time off and take Taeyong to the honeymoon. Taeyong is anxious, seeing Jungkook drinking. Jungkook usually had a glass of wine before sleep, but this time he was drinking like a drunk. Jungkook, Taeyong is scared of Jungkook's look. Why are you drinking so much? Is it work? Jungkook gripped the glass he was holding tightly before getting up from the couch and facing Taeyong. You, Jungkook stepped forward. You always had to take my mom's love, huh? Making me the bad guy. Jungkook hiccups as the alcohol hit him. Jungkook, what? Shut up. Jungkook threw the glass onto the wall behind. Taeyong scared the boy. You think you can insult me? Jungkook hit his head, glaring at his husband. How dare you to make me look like a bad guy here? You want me to be your husband, right? It is my fault that you can't give my mom's kid. Jungkook, as he walked toward Taeyong. Taeyong stepped back in fear, shaking his head. His body trembled. Let make her wish come true, Jungkook said, already throwing a frozen Taeyong over his shoulder and led him to their bedroom and threw the boy onto the bed. Jungkook, please don't. Taeyong is shivering as Jungkook hovers over him. Why? Didn't you want this? I wasn't giving you time, right? Jungkook smirked as he sat up to remove his shirt. Taeyong's eyes widened, seeing that. Jungkook, you're drunk. You're not thinking. Taeyong saying, his body trembling. Just shut up. Jungkook yelled as he ripped off Taeyong's shirt and started kissing Taeyong's neck harshly. Jungkook, please stop. Taeyong sobbed as he whispered weakly. Jungkook stopped hearing the boy's broken sobs and pulled himself up to his face. Taeyong's broken self hurt him. Jungkook groaned and he sat up. Jungkook cursed as he got off the bed and dragged a head toward his hair in frustration. Jungkook grabbed the sheet and it pulled it over his taco. The action made Jungkook realize what he was about to do and he immediately walked out. Taeyong sat lying on the bed, tears rolling down his cheek as he slightly sobbed into his hand. For the next day, Taeyong avoided Jungkook as much as possible. Jungkook definitely regretting his action and he started missing the boy. He tried to get Taeyong to talk to him, but the boy was just silent and nodded to anything. Jungkook had to ask him. Jungkook didn't try any further as he got irritated. How is Taeyong? She asked Jungkook as soon as he answered the call. Jungkook, you don't want to ask about your own son. Why are you asking about him? Call him directly. She sighed. I'm asking about him because he's avoiding me these days. We always talk every day. He didn't come to the hospital with me. Hospital? Jungkook is confused. That's when his mother confessed that she is a heart patient and how Taeyong had been taking care of her for so long. She tells that she never asked Jungkook about himself because Jungkook never liked it, and Taeyong was the one who wanted to tell her how he is. She trusts Taeyong. She always makes Jungkook's heart clench. I know he's lying when he say you take care of him. I know you, son. I know you for 25 years. Of course, I know how you are, but he still doesn't regret marrying you. He cares of you so damn much. Why are you so blind not to see that? Jungkook thought, closing us up. Do you love him, Jungkook? Jungkook is silent. No, don't. Jungkook is quick to say. And why is that? I do love him, Mom. I can't imagine staying without him by my side. Jungkook's voice make her smile. Then why don't you show it? Actions speak louder than the words. Why do you always behave so rudely with him? I thought his love would be enough to change you, but I know. I'm sorry. I took him to regret it. Jungkook wiped his tear, then except his eyes. As he continued speaking on the phone, I like him. For the first time, he came to stay with us after his parent death. But then I felt jealous that you love him more than me. I know it's because of my personality that you treat me and him differently, but I don't know. I guess I didn't like that he was getting love for someone else, someone who is not me. I think I was jealous of the fact that I could not stop my cold self. Jungkook sobs. Mom, what should I do? I hurt him. I hurt him badly. I don't want to lose him. Jungkook's heart broke sob, making him mom cry as well. Talk to him. Whatever you did, I'm sure he will forgive you. Jungkook take a deep breath. How are you so sure? Because he loves you. Taeyong is washing dishes. When Jungkook come, Taeyong, Jungkook walked toward the boy. Taeyong turned back to his Jungkook, heartbreak seeing Taeyong give a silent treatment. Jungkook walked toward the boy, standing behind him. Taeyong, they wiped his hand and turned to walk out of the kitchen. When he felt Jungkook suddenly back hug him. I'm sorry, I really am. Jungkook sobbed on Taeyoung's shoulders. Please forgive me. I forgive you, Taeyong said. Not able to handle Jungkook's tears, Jungkook turned toward Taeyong around and noticed how empty the boy's eyes were. No, no you don't. You can't forgive it. A new set of tears rolled down Jungkook's cheeks. It's hard to forget. Taeyong whispered, I am sorry. I wish I could go back in the time and stop myself. But I can't. I know. Just leave it. They signed before shuddering. Jungkook hold of him. Please, don't go. Give me time, please. Taeyong turned to leave when Jungkook back hugged him again. I'm afraid if you give you time, then you will leave me. Why don't that matter? Isn't this what you want? Jungkook's defeated voice made Jungkook's heart clench. No. Jungkook turned the boy around. Please, believe me when I say. Jungkook cupped the boy's face gently. I love you. I have for a very long time now. Taeyong's eyes winded and Jungkook's heart broke, realizing that Taeyong never feared his love before of his coldness and arrogance. I'm sorry. Jungkook's eyes filled with tears. I'm really sorry. I promise I will try my best to show you my love and not hide it anymore behind my jealousy. I love you. I'm not afraid to confess that anymore. I'm not afraid of losing you because of my stupidity. Taeyong giggled a bit at that make Jungkook smile. I love you. Please believe me. Taeyong nodded his head as he wiped away Jungkook's tears gently. I trust you, Jungkook. Don't break my heart again. Jungkook smiled as he gently kissed Taeyong's forehead. Never. I could never hurt you again. I don't think my heart can handle seeing you avoiding me. I'm just so sorry for realizing all this so late. I'm sorry for taking you for. I am sorry for lying my hand on you without your consent. I'm sorry for treating you so badly. I am. Taeyong picked his lips suddenly. I love you, Taeyong, so much. Jungkook said, hugging the boy. I love you too, Jungkook. Taeyong said, hugged the man back. Jungkook pulled away after a moment. He cupped the boy's cheek gently. May I? Jungkook said, his gaze shifting between their lips and his eyes. Yes, please. Taeyong said, holding onto the hand resting on his cheek. I love you, Taeyong. Thank you for being mine. Jungkook said, his lip hang over Taeyong's. I love you too, Jungkook. Taeyong said, his eyes flirting close when he felt Jungkook's warm breath mingling with his.